Good afternoon from Dallas, Texas. We're here to open the action on this afternoon game against the Dallas Penguins of Dallas, Texas. Looking over at them, they got some pretty unique looking uniform color combos, kind of reminiscent of the old Canucks. They got a super interesting logo too. The boys are in white again. They're going to be on your left of the screen to start this game off. Game 2 of Silver Sticks Regional. And we're just about set to get started. We'll work real quickly Son here as the Penguins now have the puck and they come up the left side with some speed. Bennock's there to meet them. Puck is loose in front of the net and it's still loose, but Green did a good job of poke check it wide. Benson now has it. He's got some speed on the rush coming into the zone. He's going to turn back and wait for some reinforcements all the way over, but stuck in the feet of Gates. And now the Penguins have it. Back in the Penguin zone, the puck goes. As Dirk Schneider gets possession, he backhands it low to Cam Davis, sitting there waiting for it. Davis throws it back into the corner. Puck is retrieved by the Penguins, and now Dirk Schneider has it again. Kicks it up to his stick, and he throws it to the point. Bars has it now. He's going to do a toe drag there. Good move. He's got some space. Shoots it on net, and a save made by the goalie. He gets no rebound. Good job by Dirk Schneider, taking his time, seeing his options, throwing it up the bars. A good job by Bars by making a nice little move there and bringing it in close. Face off to the right of the Penguins goalie. Dirk Schneider here to take it. Face off won by the Penguins as Davis battles behind the net. That comes out of his own, but stolen there by Davis as Dirk Schneider's heavy on the check. Now the Penguins have it, but they just lose it coming into the zone, and Davis is going to try to back in and out of the zone. Doesn't get much on it there. Bars now fighting for the puck. Davis in to help in far side corner now. Everybody's a little shaky on possession right now. Might be just some little nerves there. Dirk Schneider tripped up. That's not going to be called here to start the game. And Davis punches it off the boards in deep, and the Mavs are going to go off for a change. Puck almost stolen by Quadrado as it floats out to center ice, and Bennock has it now. He's got some speed. He's going to try to make something happen. Moves in with a shot, heavy shot, right through the feet of the defenseman. A great shot, but he's saved by the goalie. He's going to cover it up for another faceoff. Penguins have a big-bodied goalie in net. He's big, and he looks very, very quick with his reflexes. They do got some size on this team. Gates tied up in the face-off circle as Quadrado tries to get possession. Floats over to the wall and comes out of his own here as the Penguins dump and chase. Skrodsky to chase it down here. He's going to just touch it off the boards, and now they go to work in the corner. Quadrado gets it out of the zone, and the Penguins are going to try to regroup here. A long stretch pass for the Penguins as Gates comes to attack that forward. Gets it out to Fitz. Fitz with a touch pass. Just doesn't get through. Bennock's going to clear and go off for a change, but they got to hurry. Shot on goal and a kick save there by Green as he's in net for the Mavs today in this afternoon game. Bars now has it. He's going to try to punch it up the wall and take it in. He does. He's still got it. Bars over to Fitz. Oh, Fitz misses a shot wide left and a good chance there for the Mavs. Fitz has it now. He's going to try to get it up front, but he's battling behind the net as Kaiser's coming in to help out. Puck goes up the side wall, and it looks like they're going to clear. Just to center ice as Queel has it. Bars to Queel. Queel to Kaiser. Kaiser to Dirk Schneider, but it's a little bit ahead of him. They're going to get it offside. Good early chance for the Mavs as Bars makes a really good move to keep possession, takes it in, passes over to Fitz. Fitz a little late getting the shot off, and it was wide. Penguins have the puck now as they try to get it into the zone, and Will's going to try to get it off the boards, but a little high into the Maverick bench. As Coach Brett Davis tosses it back out to the official. Face-off's going to come back into our zone here with that slight delay as Bert Schneider tries to get a win, and Skradsky fights for it now in the far corner. Bert Schneider now has it as Kaiser and Willits advance with him. Backhand pass to Benson. Benson's going to take it in deep. He's got some moves. Too many defenders for that one. And now the Penguins are going to come away with the puck here as they come into the zone. Behind the net now as Skradsky plays his forward attacker. And Dirtschneider's back to help out. A little bit of physical contact there. It doesn't get called. That's okay. They're going to let the boys play in these boards. Shot here. It'll go off the glove of Green and wide. And Skradsky now behind the net. It's a good move there, and he's going to try to get it out to his wing. And there's Davis. Davis just clears it, and they're going to get called as an offside steer as the puck came out of the zone. And we're going to get a face-off. Neutral zone face-off on the junior Mavs side as Gates lines up and ties up. Mars now has it. He plays it up to Gates, and Gates has got speed coming into the zone. He's looking. He's behind the net now. Still looking for an option here. He just throws it up to the point. As Bennock gets it, really good job from Bennock. Oh, tipped in front of the net and just widen over. Bennock's just going to play the puck deep into the corner there and keep it alive in the zone. As the Penguins are trying to clear, and the Mavericks are changing a little bit there. Fitz gets the puck now, and he's got it. It's going to be a one-on-one here as another Penguin comes on the ice. We got a two-on-one. Fitz with a low shot, pad saved by the goalie, and Fitz is going to play it deep. Fitz still has it. Nope, no, it's now on the feet now, and up front with a shot for Kaiser, and a good opportunity for Kaiser, saved by the goalie. And the Penguins are going to clear after that little sequence. Some good pressure there by the Mavs as Willis takes it in. He's holding it, and he goes behind the net with the puck. He's going to loop around here. He's looking for some help. Real heavy stick check on the Penguins, and they're playing really solid defense to start this game off as they usually bring it forward back to double team. Creel now behind the net. He makes a move and takes it into the corner. And Willis tips it out of the zone. Forcing the Penguins to regroup center ice. Interception there by Benson. Benson to Willis to Benson. He's got speed up the middle. Looking for a pass. Doesn't quite get what he wanted there, so he's going to carry it behind the net again. As the boys are really getting comfortable behind the net. Backhand pass to the middle. Intercepted, and they're going to have a rush. Bennock back play some really good one-on-one there. And it filters back to Skradsky. He's going to regroup, and he's going to enter the rush in the neutral zone. Benson just taps it over to Gates, and Gates waits a little bit there. And Reynolds is just going to get it deep and go off for a change. Davis on the ice now to attack with Gates. Quadrado comes on for Reynolds as he's back covering for defense. Big shot there. 5-hole save for Green. Pass comes out to Dirkschneider, and he's got speed in the middle as well. And stolen by the Penguins forward there, who has some serious speed. And he's going to take it in himself here as he gets it deep. He now has it back in the offensive zone. He's going to throw it up to the point. Oh, big tip, and it's saved by Green. And that play is whistled dead on a high stick. What a great reaction play by Green there as the shot came in high and was tipped low, but right off the blocker. It's going to be ruled down as a high stick, and the face-off's going to go back in the Penguin zone. But nonetheless, it's always a good idea to make that save just in case that doesn't get called. And a great save it was. Dirk Shatter now in the Penguin zone, line up for the face-off, tied up, and Kaiser's going to leave it for Benson. Benson has an opportunity. Oh, he just loses it off the tip of his stick. The puck's going to filter out of the zone, and they're going to preemptively whistle it offsides on accident, probably, is what that looked like, but that's okay. Puck goes back to Bars. He throws it up to Willits. Willits is going to carry it himself. He keeps it on his stick, and he moves it in close. He's throwing it up front, but nobody's home there. Dirk Schneider coming in and playing the puck in the body and doing a really good job there. And the Mavs are going to get it deep and go off for a change. Benson's still on the ice there as he's trying to make something happen. He tries to float it over to Reynolds. And a goal for the Penguins on the backhand as they stole the puck and moved into the zone. And it's clear early on that the Penguins' number 21 is an absolute lights-out player offensively. He's going to have to be a focus for the Mavs moving into this game here. Penguins now with the puck in their own zone as they try to move it to center ice. Bennock there to intercept. He punches it deep. Reynolds takes the puck and punches it down to Davis. Davis tries to get it back to Reynolds, but can't. Bennock with a shot from the point, and it's going to be saved by the goalie. He's going to cover it up. He isn't letting a lot of rebounds go early in this game. We're going to have a face-off if no Gates lines up to take it with Reynolds and Davis on the wings. Kradsky and Bars back on defense. Reynolds gets possession center ice, and he's going to try to play it into the zone here. He shoots it low off the pad of the goalie. Good shot there. As Gates gets it off the wall to himself twice. And now Stratsky has it. He's just going to get it deep behind the net as Reynolds chases. And the Penguins are just going to dump this out to center ice. As Omaha regroups. Bars puts a beautiful move on his attacker there. He gets it over to Dirk Schneider. Dirk Schneider has it, and a shot there by Davis. And the puck's still loose, and it's in! Goal! Blake Reynolds gets the rebound that just floats out to his stick, and he puts it in. Mavs going to tie it up here in the first 5:20 left. 1-1. Here we go. Face off center ice after the Maverick goal. Dirk Schneider, Quadrado fixed. Willits and Bars. Out for the junior Mavs as Bars takes it, circles around, tries to throw it up to Quadrado. It gets through to him. He's got it in the zone now. He's going to throw it towards the goalie. Goalie with a glove save, and he's going to knock it down in front of him there. As Willits pinches and gets possession of the puck, throws it up front there. It's loose for Fitz. He just can't get a handle on it. Puck is deflected by Bars, and the zone is held there as the Penguins are regain possession and moving into center ice. Willits now to retrieve the puck as it floats into the Maverick zone. Willits to Quadrado. Quadrado makes a move. It's on his skates there. And intercepted. And the Penguins are going to go off there. Looks like he might have hit him in the head with his stick. He's going to take it for high stick. Your Omaha Junior Mavs are going to go on a power play in the first period with 4:35 left in a tie game, 1-1. Face off one by the Mavs as Wills gets it, takes his time with it, looking for an option. Benson has it now on the sidewall, and he's being patient as well, just looking for an option here. He's going to punch it up to the middle there where Bars is waiting to collect it. Bars over to Noah Gates. Gates has it down in the corner. Takes it behind the net and throws it over to Benson. Benson's looking for Kaiser up front, tries to get it to him. Up to Bars. Bars has it now. Bars back over to Benson, who's waiting in the corner. Benson now has it, and he's going to put it up the wall to Willits there. And Willits all the way over to Gates, who's waiting for it in the corner. Gates just floats it down to Kaiser in the corner, and Kaiser has it. Moving up the wall to Gates. Gates to Kaiser. Kaiser's going to try to find something. He's just looking for an option. Gates gets it, shoots it. He scores. What a shot by Gates. Power play goal for the Mavs. They go up 2-1 in the first. And an absolute snipe by Noah Gates there as it goes short side high above the shoulder. Omaha with the face-off win as Kaiser gets it in deep. He's just going to put it off the wall to himself. Tries to get a backhand pass to Gates. It doesn't go through. But the play's going to be offside. Quill's going to have to take it back out center ice. Quill over to Bennock. Bennock mishandles a little bit. He's going to have to retrieve it in his own zone. He throws it off the empty wall as the Mavs are changing. Dirk Schneider's now chasing it down. And the Penguins are going to get it into the zone here. Good turnover there. Davis has it. He's got a chance here. He's going to try to make a move. He does. But loses the puck, and now Bennock has it. He's going to just float it deep. Davis now behind the net with the puck. If he goes to war with a defender for the Penguins. And the puck is neutral zone. Bennock lost his feet a little bit there, but Stradsky's in to help, and Reynolds is on the side. He's going to collect the pass, try to touch it out, but doesn't go. Dirk Schneider with the puck now, and he gets the zone cleared. They're going to whistle the eye stick, or they're going to call the eye stick, but not whistle it. As a beautiful take there, and the Mavs are going to get called for a up. Coach not upset about that penalty. It was a necessary penalty to take. Is number 4. A shifty forward tries to make a move in the slot, and Bennock plays the body to prevent it. And here we got a power play now for the Penguins with 2:33 left in the first period. Good. Quadrado clears his zone, so the Penguins are going to have to reset, and they're trying to. They got the puck into the zone now as number 21 plays it there, and he's definitely got some speed and skill, so we got to look out for him on the power play. And you can immediately see the Penguins looking over to him when they get the puck on their stick. Gates has it behind the net. He's going to throw it off the boards to Bars. Bars goes back around the other side over to Willits waiting for it. Willits is going to try to clear, but gets stick checked. Quadrado's waiting now. There's a shot on goal by number 4 here, and glove saved by Green. And a good clear by the Mavs goes off the stick to the Penguins defenseman, so no ice called, and it's going to be floating into the goalie as a first shot on goal there, actually. Quill plays back on his forward attacker. He knows the speed there, and he wants to play it conservative. And a good job there by him. Dirk Schneider has positioning, and that goes up to the Penguins forward. To the defense. Shot on goal. Kick saved by Green. As he turns away that shot. Benson with a nice move to clear the zone now, and he's got it through center ice. He's just going to punch it in deep and go off for a change. 5 seconds left on the penalty to the Mavs. A good kill because Bennock is one of our best penalty-killing defensemen, and his presence is almost always missed if we're shorthanded. Even strength and a successful penalty kill for the Mavs. Kaiser's got speed into the zone because stick checked pretty well, and the puck's going to float into the corner behind the net for Reynolds. Reynolds now has it in his skates. He's going to punch it up front, but nobody's home there. Wilkes takes the pass away center ice, and he's going to go into the zone here and try to get a shot off. He does. Glove saved by the Penguins goalie. He's showing the time to his players as they get ready for the face-off. It's won by the Penguins. 28 seconds left in the first period. As Bars gets possession of the puck and tries to get it up to Davis to get out of his zone. Davis has it. Mishandles, but gets it back. And now he's got it center ice. Davis still keeping possession of the puck as some physical contact there doesn't get called. A very similar play to the penalty that was just called in the Maverick zone. As the first period comes to an end, 2-1 Mavs going into the second. Pretty close game so far. Shots on goal 8-7 in favor of the Mavs. Off one by the Penguins. And they're going to get it in deep, and the Mavs have to chase it down here. Benock with the puck. Out to Fitz. Fitz tries to backhand, but it gets intercepted. Turnover in the defensive zone. And Quadrado gets possession. Penguins gain the zone as they move into the corner, the near side corner here to the left of Green. But Dirkschneider's going to come away with it. He punches it off the boards there, but they're able to hold the zone again, and Creel's going to have to chase it down there behind the net. Creel up to Fitz. Fitz has to knock it down, but it gets turned over there as he tried to just put a handle on it. Big shot on goal, and a glove save for Green. I think it probably would have been best just for Fitz to just let that one go out of the zone as opposed to trying to stop it, but he's trying to stop it and get control of it there. Good chance there for the Penguins to start this period off, and we're all tied up on shots on goal, but not on the scoreboard as the Mavs are up 2-1 in the second. Penguins get it in the corner there, and they're battling for possession against some Mavericks defenders as Benson tries to get it out of the zone, but just fails. And the Penguins are going to be able to hold the zone here. Benson comes in and steals the puck and punches it down low behind the net. They're going to bring it back over to 21. 21's got it up front on a centering pass and a good stick lift there by, I believe, Kaiser. And Kaiser now has it. He's going to punch it up to Benson, and Benson's going to try to take a shot here. He's got it into the zone. He throws it over. And a goal! What a play! Onto the bars with a beautiful sequence. And credit to Kaiser. He saw Benson on the left side as he's leaving the zone and just throws it up to him. Doesn't even think twice. Gets it up to Benson. Benson makes no mistake. He sees Bars coming in on the far side, and he throws it over to him, tip in goal. The Mavs go up 3-1. Mavs after that second period goal here early on in the second. And Davis now is fighting in the corner for the puck. Willett stands his man up at the blue line there as a break for the Penguins. And a great play there by Queel as he intercepts that pass on a 2-on-1. Davis now brings it into the zone. He's on the left side here going into the corner with the puck. He turns it back around again. He's still got it. He's just trying to buy himself some time. He sees Dirk Schneider. Dirk Schneider now has it. Dirk Schneider up front there. He's behind the net looking for somebody up front. Back to Cam Davis. Cam Davis has it behind the net now. And he's playing strong hockey, just staying on his feet up front for Davis. Good try there to Dirk Schneider, but Dirk Schneider wasn't home. Willis and Dirk Schneider battling in the boards here on the sidewall on the far side for the puck. As Willits holds the zone with a little bit of body contact, and what a physical shift for Willits there. He's playing the puck and the body at the same time, but he's not giving them any space. That's going to be a hand pass, but not called as the Mavs take possession of it. Reynolds and Gates now on the near side wall. The puck goes back to Bennock, and he floats it over to Benson. Benson's going to hit it back to his defenseman. As Stratsky makes a great move with the puck there, and he's looking for an option. Pass deflected. Stratsky gets back, covers up, and steals the puck there. Great play by Stratsky. The puck will be whistled down for an icing against the junior Mavs, and we'll come into our zone for the faceoff. Defensive zone face-off won by Dirk Schneider, and throws it up to Benson. Benson to Kaiser. Kaiser makes a move, but just loses the puck there. As the puck goes into the zone. Dirk Schneider with it now, throws it behind the net. Over to Gates, or Mars. Willis now with it, makes a move at center ice, and he's got it into his own. Throws it on net low off the pad of the goalie, and he's going to cover it up. Good save by the goalie off a hard shot. Willits, just like in game one, he likes to shoot those low shots and create rebounds. Face off one there to Bars, and Bars takes a shot. Blocker save on a low shot on the blocker side. We're going to get another face off here. Penguins with the puck in their own corner. Reynolds pushes in the corner, puts some pressure in. They're just battling here on the wall for the puck. Reynolds is going to punch it deep. As Gates attacks, steals the puck, and now he's got possession. But then it's stolen from him as Davis now has it. Reynolds fighting on the wall there for possession. He steals it twice, and he gets it deep again as the Mavs are just relentless on the forecheck. Penguins now with it as the backhand pass comes to center ice. It's going to be floated into the zone, but they're going to call that offsides as Dirk Schneider wasn't quite back yet. Lamar wins a face-off, and they get it up to Benson here on the left side, and takes it into the zone. Benson looking for options, sees one, and some loose up front, but a shot just didn't get off there. We're going to need some players to get back as a 4-on-2 is developing here for the Penguins. Shot made, glove saved by Green. He's going to end that play before it begins. Queel has it in the far side corner now. He's going to punch it over to Bennock. Back to Queel. Queel's behind the net trying to find an outlet pass. The boys are on a breakout here. Pass over to Benson, just over his stick. He's going to have to chase in the zone, but they're going to whistle that as an icing. Benson had slowed up because he didn't think that Quill had seen it, and then Quill seen it a little late and threw it there. It's almost a good connection, but we're going to get a face-off back in the defensive zone. Reynolds comes away with it off the face-off, and he's got speed through the middle. Let's see if he can get a shot on goal here. Oh, good shot. Even after getting bodied, and the goalie's going to save it. Great power by Reynolds. He gets just completely bodied as he moves the puck in. Stays on his feet and still gets a great quality shot off for a good scoring chance for the Mavs. Puck goes out to center ice, and Bars is going to have to regroup. He's going to go over to Skradsky. Skradsky punches in deep into the corner, and the Penguins are going to chase it down. Go back to center again, and now Bars has it up to Gates. Gates over to Bars, and Bars now regroups in the defensive zone. Bars taking it himself as it comes into the zone. He's looking for somebody to pass to. He just drops it to Reynolds. Reynolds goes right back to Bars. Puck's behind the net now, and Cam Davis sends it all the way around. Willits has it. He's got a shot. Oh, tipped and just out there by Davis. Great tip on the shot there by Willits, and that's the whole idea from those shots. We got some really physical play here in front of the net as this guy is just throwing everybody around. And he's going to go off for a penalty. Great call by the refs there on that one. He was just bodying everybody. Davis not too pleased with the call there because it was a cross-check from behind, as he's saying to the refs. I don't think the refs are really wanting to have a discussion here at this point. So they actually took two players, a Maverick and a Penguin, for some odd reason. They may have taken Dirk Schneider for that small little shoulder he gave him after the whistle, after their Penguins player just completely dumped three Mavericks in front of the net. Not too happy about that, but we got to play hockey. It's 3-1 here in the second, 4-on-4 hockey. As Willits gets it, he's going to push it back to the defenseman, Quill. He's got it up to Benson. Benson now has the puck. He tries to take it in his own. He's putting a move. He's got four people. We're playing five-a-side, and I apologize for that. Due to the coincidentals. The puck is behind Green and net for the Mavs. Good pass there, and Reynolds has some space now, and he's got it. He's going to take it in. He puts a move on, tries, falls. Saved by the goalie. Penguins now have it as they punch it up to Hughes. He's got speed. He comes into the zone there. And it's loose in front. And great defense as Green poke checks it, and Willits puts a body on. And the Mavs are going to clear the zone. Intercept there by Davis. He's got somebody open. Oh, he goes for the shot, and it just doesn't go nice and wide. Bars is coming in for the pass. Puck is still loose, and now it's behind the net, and Davis has it. Davis battling on the boards there as he's got the puck behind the net again. He's looking. He's trying to find somebody open in front there, and the Penguins are doing a really good job of just bringing three defenders into the slot. That's going to call a tip. No ice as Skradsky and Bennock have to retreat back into the zone to get possession here. Skradsky turns back and throws it up the boards there to Davis. Davis over the middle to Bars. Bars has it now. He's trying to keep it. He does. He's got a man with him. He's got Kaiser, but he shoots it off the post. And the puck is loose, center ice. Willits dumps it into the Penguins zone as they have to chase it back in. 6:59 in the second. So Creel now punches it out to center ice. And Willits dumps it again off the arm of a defender for the Penguins. Very cautiously hits that puck up the boards, but it does go into the zone. Now it's going to go behind Green and then to the far side corner as Reynolds chases it down, punches it back to Willits. Willits now slows the play down. Willits up to Fitz. I'm sorry, that's Benson. Benson has the puck. He's going to take it into the zone. Shot by Benson, just high right. A great shot there. And the Penguins are able to escape danger as they clear the zone back to Bennock. Bennock has it to Benson. Benson tries to get a backhand pass over the middle, but it doesn't go. Barr's now over to Stratsky. Stratsky's got to chase it down here. He's got some pressure, and he does. Stratsky is thrown into the walls there, but that's going to go. The play's going to go on. As the puck is loose, comes out to Benson. Benson just waits, throws it over to Reynolds. Reynolds has it center ice. He's going to try to punch it, but doesn't get a really good hold on it there. And the Penguins are going to dump it into the zone for an icing. Schneider, Davis, Kaiser in the face-off circle with Quill and Willits. Shot off the face-off, saved by the Penguins goalie. Willits with a shot block. He has another shot there off the shoulder of the goalie. Almost went in there. And a great shot by Willits. Puck's going to go through the legs of the Penguins attacker, and Quill is going to chase it down and play defense. Oh, what a save by Green on a one-timer. And the puck's going to go out of the zone, and the Mavs are going to have a life-saving chance there. What an incredible play by the Penguins, and a save by Green. Puck comes into the zone now, intercepted by Quill. Davis dumps it deep. He's going to try to just get some fresh legs on the ice here as the icing is whistled. We're going to get some new skaters on the ice, and the boys are going to reset in their own zone. That was a huge opportunity for the Penguins, and Green had to almost go into a complete split as he slid across from left to right, his left to right, to make a kick save. A dangerous scoring opportunity from the Penguins' top line. Mavs out of the zone, but the Penguins are back in. They're going to try to shoot it on net, and Green's going to push this one to the corner. Puck goes up front, it's loose, and Benson has it. Benson's going to take it out of the zone through center ice. He's got numbers. It's going to be a 3-on-2 for the Mavs. Toe drag across, and a shot, off the nub of the goalie's stick. He didn't even see it. As Benson took it in and tried to rip a shot high on the near side. Here come the Mavericks with some fresh legs off the bench. As the puck goes into the Maverick zone, it's going to be whistled dead icing. Offensive zone face-off. As Dirkschneider's on the ice to take the draw with Quadrato, Fitz, and Stradsky, as well as Willits on the back end. Soft run by the Penguins back to the corner, but the boys are now battling for possession here. Dirkschneider's going to chase that defenseman down, who turns back on him. Stradsky holds his own and just taps it over to Quadrato. Quadrato taps it up the wall. Puck's going to come out here, and Stradsky's got to get a hold of it, second to odd-man rush. Great play by Stradsky and Willits to get the puck up. Fitz is going to get it deep there and chase. The boys are getting a little physical here in the second period with 3 minutes left as Bars regroups. Over to Queel, just a little bit in front of them. Now Dirk Schneider has it up to Fitz, just intercepted there, and Fitz is going to have to chase it down. Fitz battles for the puck there on the wall. The puck is still loose. Now Quadrado has it. Quadrado with a toe drag, reverse toe drag. Fitz tries to punch it and get it back, but it's just loose. And now it's into the corner there as the Mavs are going to try to change. Reynolds comes onto the ice. And Queel gets it deep, and then Fitz and Dirk Schneider are going to go off the ice for a change. Mavs gain the zone here and punch it deep as Davis chases it down. Off the stick of Davis and into the stick of the Penguins defenseman. They get it to center ice, but Bennock now has it as he regroups. 2 minutes left in the second, 3-1 Mavs. As Bennock comes on with the puck, he's got a shot on goal, off the chest and back out. A little bit of a rebound there, but Davis is unable to find it. And here we are, offensive zone draw. As Gates lines up. He wins it to Reynolds. Reynolds now has it, but he's getting hacked at a bit and loses it. He's got it in the middle now. He pulls it back to Bennock. Bennock's going to try to get it on net. It does. It's loose off the deflection, and a great deflection for Davis. As the Penguins are going to have a little extracurriculars, but I don't think they're going to take him for a penalty. So no penalty called there. Just a warning from the ref. Dirkshire lines up. Tied up in the face-off circle. Puck's now in our near side corner. Hard to see from here. Benson has to be on the net. He's looking for options. He peels back. Trying to find somebody open in the middle like they did a lot in that first game. Bennock's going to have to go back to Benson over his stick, and the Penguins are going to clear. They're going to have a rush. Great stick there by Bennock as he prevents that speedy forward for getting possession of the puck in the neutral zone. Bennock turns back. I don't think he saw that attacker coming from the backside there as Benson now has behind the net. Benson up to Kaiser. Kaiser over the middle to Dirk Schneider, and Dirk Schneider's got to chase it down, so it went hard off the stick. Puck goes into the corner, and Stradsky chases it down. He gets bodied a little bit there in the corner. And Benson just uses the body to take out that attacker. No call there as the Mavs are going to dump it in for an icing. Face off one by the Mavs, and puck goes around the back of the net to Reynolds. He clears the zone. And now Gates has it in his feet. Back to Reynolds and over to Bars. Bars up to Davis. Davis gets body, and now Gates has it center ice in the high slot. Stick checked pretty well there was Gates, and he's just going to get it behind the net. As the Penguins clear the zone. Bars just lifts it to the stick, and they're going to call off the ice, it sounds like. Yep, they're going to call off the ice as the second period comes to an end. 3-1 Mavs going into the third. Here we go, third period action in Dallas, Texas, against the Dallas Penguins as the Mavs are up in the third period with a 2-goal lead. Someone say that's the worst lead in hockey. That's behind the net now. Dirk Schneider and Kaiser are chasing. Benson's out there as well, but they're going to clear the zone, and that 21's got a lot of speed coming through the zone. As he puts a dangerous shot on goal off the shoulder of Green. Great save by Green. I think now I know what the Penguins' strategy was early on, because they were not playing their two best players that much at all the first two periods, and they may have been saving them for this third period, as it's an important period. Mavs clear the zone here, and they're going to get an offside. I'm sorry, the Penguins are going to get an offside called on them. Face off one by Gates. Davis now has it in the middle of the sheet of ice here. As he takes it into the zone, he's got 3 on him. He gets a shot off still, and the goalie's going to cover up. Here we go. Penguins come away with the face-off as the boys battle for possession in the far side wall. We got Davis and Gates there battling the boards, and Davis has become significantly better on the boards this year. Stradsky has it now with a shot from the point. It's loose. Rebound to the short side, and Reynolds just didn't see that there. Puck's out now, and Reynolds has it. He's going to try to get a shot off. Whiffs. He gets another shot there. It's blocked. Good defense here by the Penguins late in the game. Oh, and the pass just goes behind the feet there of Gates, and Bars is just, he's not going to make it that pinch because he needs to cover that blue line. He has the puck now. The speed into the zone. He'll try to take it behind the net here, but he gets it over into the corner. Quadrado is coming in to help. Dirk Schneider's low, but Penguins have the puck now, and they're going to regroup here a bit. Pass is missed up to Willits. Willits is going to get possession of it here, and he's just going to keep it alive. Dirk Schneider going in with Fitz helping on the other side. Fitz now steals it, punches it up. Quadrado has it, tips it up front. Dirk Schneider with possession, trying to, and he's getting just straight attack. Fitz now throws it up to the point to Willits. Oh, and Willits just loses his own. Fitz has got to turn that one back towards the goalie that close in. He can't be thrown up to the point there. Puck's now in the corner. Quadrado has it. He's battling two. Fitz comes in to help out, and he gets it over to Gates. Gates just punches it back to the corner of Quadrado. Quadrado all the way to the other side, and Fitz is chasing it down. He's got it in the wall there. He misses it there, and has to cover. Pennock just gets it deep. Forward's going to go up for a change now as Gates has the puck. He's going to try to get into the zone. He's got Kaiser and Benson with him. Tries to get it over to Kaiser, intercepted by the Penguins. They've been really good covering the middle of the ice in their own zone today. Kaiser gets a stick on the puck there, and the Mavs are going to be able to clear the zone, it looks like here, as Kaiser just throws up the wall to center ice. Penguins are going to shoot it right back in. And we've had some pretty steady play. I don't know if we've got a whistle yet in the third period. Boys are trying to get the puck out of their feet here, and now Benson has it, taking it up center ice. He wants to put a move on, but he's played well there by the defenseman. Dirk Schneider now tries to punch it deep and keep it alive, and he does. Bounces there in the corner, comes up to Stradsky, and Stradsky's going to play it in low. Now Davis has it up front with a shot on goal. It's going to be saved by the goalie. No rebound. But some frustration ensues in front of the Penguins goalie. And here we go. Dirk Schneider in to take the face-off. It's tied up. And it's lost back to the Penguins defensemen. They're going to try to clear here. And they're going to get the zone cleared now as they have it in the neutral zone. Reynolds knocks it down and just kind of punches it back into the Penguin zone. As he's going to go off for a change with Dirk Schneider. Gates and Quadrado on for them. Quadrado playing some good hockey along the boards. Gets it out to center ice. They're going to have to regroup. And Willis is going to be called here as he took some liberties on a Penguins player coming across the blue line. All right, minute and 30 on the penalty clock for the Mavs. They're going to be shorthanded here with 10:15 left in the third. As the Penguins win face-off, get possession, shoot it. Glove save there by Green as it was high right. Penguins have on the corners. They move into the net there, and they got Bars and Benock on defense. Quadrado tries to get possession, but just misses it there. As the Penguins take it behind the net, and a backhand pass up front. And they got a chance here. They loop it around and miss the shot left. Great play by number 4, and he has just been outstanding in this game for the Penguins. Benock loses his stick down the net, so he's playing without a stick, and we're looking at a quasi 5-on-3 situation here. The boys are going to have to play some good defensemen and make a play here. Shot wide left of the net as Benock goes behind the net to play the body, and he does. Great play by Benock with both sticks, playing some outstanding defense. Intercepted by Bars. He's going to clear the zone for an ice, and just really needed that to happen here as Benock had no stick, and the boys were on their heels, and the Penguins were on the attack, but they fend the attack off. We're going to get an icing here and face off in the Maverick zone. Some discussion amongst the refs here. Right, the icing goes back in the Maverick zone. 16 seconds left on the power play for the Penguins. They have in the corner. They got space. Good defense up there by Queel as he just puts a body in front and is able to fend off that attack, and that pass doesn't go through. Queel still playing defense up front there. He's stay at home, and he's protecting the front of that net. Goes to the corner and try to clear the zone. As we're even strength now, Kaiser's in to help out, but they're going to have a shot here from the top. Glove saved by Green. No chance there for a rebound as Green said no thank you. Coach yells discipline to the Mavs as they are up 3-1. We don't want any stupid mistakes to help in the Penguins' favor. Face off won by the Mavs. They're going to take it behind the net as Bars sends it over to Benock. Benock up to Benson. Benson out to the middle as he took the body there. Oh, he's going to get a penalty called on him. All right. And now this is exactly what Coach Davis is talking about. Discipline is key as the Penguins are frustrated and they're going to take a roughing penalty. And here we are with a minute 30 power play, the third period, 8:19 left. Mavs are up 3-1 as they try to get set up here on the power play. Willits with the puck. He's going to go into the corner with it. He's going to hold it there. He's looking for something better. Sends it up to Bars, up to the point. Bars sends it right back down to the corner of Gates. Gates has it now as he gets checked as well. And we're going to get a 5-on-3. For a minute and 9 seconds, the junior Mavs are going to have a 5-on-3 here. With a face-off in the offensive zone. This is a big face-off for Gates if he can get a win here. And he does. He wins it back to Bars, and now the boys are going to have a 5-on-3. Slap shot, glove saved by the Penguins goalie. And we're going to get another face-off. Another good win there as Kaiser gets it. Now he's got it in the high slot. He wants to shoot it, but he doesn't see what he likes. So he passes it to the corner, and Willits is going to have it on the reset. Willits over to Bars. Bars now has it. He's going to punch it over to Gates. And now Kaiser in the corner. Kaiser looking for an option. They got two forwards. That means there's a wide open guy somewhere. Kaiser out to Benson. Benson's going to have to send it back down as he loops. Over to Bars. Bars shoots it off the pad, and a great low pad shot, but it's going to be cleared by the Penguins. Holding the puck way too long here. On a 5-on-3, you got to get it off of your stick. Oh, good pass there. Just misses. Another shot high off the mask of the goalie. He's going to make a save. 12 seconds left on the 5-on-3 as Bars now has it. Bars over to the top to Willits. Willits is going to shoot here with a shot. No rebound for the goalie. As Benson was coming across the front, I thought he was going to try to get a stick on that. Four seconds now we have on this 5-on-3 power play. And after that 4-second period is up, we're going to have a 24-second power play to follow. I'm sorry, 20-second power play to follow. As the puck just comes out of the zone, and that's going to kill the 5-on-3. As Reynolds looks to get it into the zone, he does. He's just going to shoot it low off the near side leg pad. But Reynolds gets it again and sends it towards the net, wide right. 5 seconds left in the penalty to the Penguins. And the boys are even strength there for the Penguins. As the puck comes out of the zone and floats over to Dirk Schneider, who has it. All things said, really good penalty kill by the Penguins as they are just getting sticks in lanes and just not allowing us to get the passes we want. And it's making a second guess, and that's where you lose possession a lot of times. As Quadrado has it, and he just shoots it. Goalie's ready for that one as he stops it. He does not allow a rebound. This goalie has been very good for the Penguins this afternoon, not allowing rebounds. Secondary shots are not coming easy. Shots on goal are pretty lopsided in favor of the Mavs, 34-15, and that goalie has just had a really good game as he's above a 90 save percentage. Goes in behind the goalie here, and Benson tries to chase it down. It goes right over his feet. Now Kaiser has it. He loses it, and the Penguins are going to clear. Now Kaiser has it on the wall here as he tries to get into the zone. Gates in to help out. And Kaiser's going to dump it and go off for a change. Bradsky behind the net now with the puck, and he throws it out to Fitz. Fitz is going to get it center ice. As he didn't see that center crossing through the middle like he wanted to. Quadrado holds the zone there on a nice little touch play. And he's just going to get it deep as well. 5:08 left in the third, 3-1 Mavs. The boys got to keep playing hockey here. We can't quit late in the game. Skradsky tries to dump it, but just hits the chest of a Penguin player. And Penguins now have the zone. Uh-oh. And there's a shot chance, blocked by Dirk Schneider, and it goes into the corner. Dirk Schneider now chasing it down in the near side corner. As Quadrado makes a good play clearing the puck there. He's going to come in with Fitz, and he's got a possible kind of a 2-on-1 here. He's going to shoot, but it's stick checked by their defense. Fitz now has it in the corner, throws it up high to Bars, or Gates. Gates gets checked. Fitz back to Gates. Gates into Quad, and Quad was waiting low there for the pass. Just doesn't get it. Quill now has the puck as he shoots it in, and no rebound again. Savoli covers it up. I think the Penguins coach may have called a timeout as a penalty was assessed there to number 27 on the Penguins, giving the Junior Mavs another power play here late in this game in the third period. It's been a rather frustrating third period for the Penguins as they have been in the box more than they would like, I'm sure. Is that the refs? The refs are yelling at the coaches here. Power play for the Mavs as the timeout concluded. Kaiser's going to punch it back to Willits. Willits over to Bars. Bars now has it. He's going to shoot it high. It's going to go high right into the corner. As Kaiser falls down trying to get possession there, and Willits just has to throw it into the corner. And here come the Mavs. Into the zone. Gates now has it. Over to Benson. Benson now has it. He's going to throw it on net. And a save made by the goalie. No rebound given there. We're coming down to the end of the game here. And with 3:47 on the clock. And a penalty concluding in a minute here. If the Mavs don't score, you got to look for the Penguins to pull their goalie shortly after this penalty. Face-off won by the Penguins, and we're going to try to clear it. They throw it around to the short side corner here near us as Willits plays. Just over his stick, and there's going to be a one-on-one, and he's a good skater. He can make things happen. Not against Bars, as he plays solid defense on him and completely shuts him down. Big play there for Bars as he has it again now. He's going to put a hard shot on goal wide right. 33 seconds left in the power play as Benson intercepts. And he's going to circle back around and slow play down. Willits over to Benson. Benson over to Willits, and Willits is going to take it into the zone with 15 seconds left on the power play. Low shot. Glove saved by the goalie, and he's going to cover up. 10 seconds left on the power play for the Mavs. All right. Power play is winding down here as Quill's just going to punch it into the corner, and the power play is going to expire for the Mavs as we are now even strength. And Dirk Schneider is just going to dump it back in front of the net. Quad. Backhand in, and it's going to be a goal for Quad off a nasty backhand. What a play by Dirk Schneider. He just doesn't ever take a second off when he's out on the ice. He's always skating hard to the puck. Creates a little bit of confusion as the Penguins are trying to clear the zone. Quad gets it, takes it in deep, and a beautiful backhand. Bar down for a little insurance here towards the end of the game as the Mavs are now up 4-1. Dirk Schneider has it again now as he takes it into the zone. He takes it deep into the corner. As he cuts back, he's going to try to throw it up to the point there to Bennock. Bennock punches it in deep as Dirk Schneider battles again for it. Puck comes out to center ice and Quill's back. Penguins take it, and they lose it as they try to get close to the goalie. And just some really good shutdown defense today by the Mavs defenders. As Quill just floats it in, they're going to hold that icing call. I'm almost certain that hit a couple sticks there, but might as well give him another face-off here. Face-off won by the Mavs, cleared to center ice, but the Penguins still have it. It floats into the zone, and Reynolds is going to chase after here. Just barely misses that one. Now Skradsky's playing defense here as they carry it into the zone. And they got a chance here. The puck is loose in the middle. Nice slotting it out of the slot. And a shot on goal, and it's going to go wide right of the net. A wraparound try for the Penguins. Minute 25 left in the game, defensive zone face-off. Face-off won by the Penguins. As they loop back around, and the shot's deflected up front, and he goes into the corner. Reynolds now has it. He's going to try to clear, but it's going to get stolen, and it doesn't. No, he's able to clear it to center ice as the Penguins try to regroup. And Davis now has it. Davis tries a shot there. It's deflected, and now 21's going to have a break coming into the zone here. He's played by Bars. Intercepted there by Will. It's great play as Bars comes back to help out. And Reynolds passes it over the middle there, just out of reach from the stick of Dirk Schneider. 40 seconds left on the clock. As Quadrado intercepts, he takes it in deep into the corner. Makes a move. He's going to try to get it up front. Off the back of the net there, and he turns back the other way. Just buying time here with 26 seconds left in the game. Gates over to Fitz, and Fitz is going to try to hold it there in the corner, but gets punched out. Shot on net by Bennock. Glove saved by the goalie, and he's going to hold on with 16 seconds left. 4-1 Mavs. 39 shots on goal for the Mavs here today in this afternoon game. Mavs steal the puck there and just punch it back into the zone with the clock running down here. As Willits is going to put a hit on there. Probably take a little bit of revenge. And he's going to go off.